Hey everyone, BrickNut30 here. So it's been a while since I've uploaded to the channel. Almost a year, I think. I think it was beginning of this year that I last put a video up. Intending to, upload more videos throughout the year, but as tends to happen, life got in the way. I ended up, well, there's a couple of reasons. I ended up, being busy with other things, and I just had no motivation. But that's going to change in the new year, because I am in the process of making changes here in the flat again, and I'm going to put a Lego City back in the lounge. 3 years ago I filmed for a TV show called Filthy House SOS, and when they came to film I was in the middle of renovating all the table and the seat layout, wasn't I? And that all just sort of got pulled out in favour of this filming, and I think that is when I lost my motivation, actually, because I felt like I had nothing of interest to film, which is why the channel has been on a hiatus. And after 3 years now, I want the city back. I do miss it. Yeah, so that's all going to change in the new year. However, for this video, I've got a haul here. Quite a large box of loose Lego that I bought yesterday. Which, what was yesterday's date? It was the 13th of December yesterday. Today's the 14th. Found it on Marketplace, and it was very local. In fact, it was just a 5-minute walk from here. And it was cheap. The box itself was 45 quid. And it's quite a large box. It is only about half full, but it is quite a large box. There's quite a lot of it here. And I just thought that was a bargain for the price. In fact, I found a few interesting pieces. And I was thinking, well, I haven't had a good dig through this yet, because I haven't got anywhere to tip it out and sort it out, but I have found a few good pieces, and quite a lot of vintage pieces in here, actually. But when I got there, he asked me if I wanted this bag of vintage train track for just £5. So in total, I got all of this for 50 quid. And I have got some more of that blue track. Earlier this year, I don't know, about 8 months ago, I was walking past a charity shop here where I live, and in the window was a small box of vintage Lego, and I could see bits of blue railway track in it, and that was for a bargain price as well, so I bought that, but it was so small, and it was, apart from that, it was just mostly in a brick. There wasn't really anything interesting in it, otherwise I'd have probably done a cool video on that one. So yeah, I've got a nice pot full of blue track in the lounge somewhere. I can't remember where I've put it. So I'm actually glad I've now got this. The only downside is I do not have any, wagons or locos or anything to put on this track, not from this period. All of what I've got is like 1990s onwards, so I would like to add some older stuff to the collection. Right. I'll just show you the size of the box first. So there it is on the kitchen worktop. Quite a big tub. Not full to the brim. Would be great if it was, but I'm still not complaining. So I have found some interesting parts in this, and some really vintage items like this for the Lego die-cast cars from the 60s. A little sort of transparent storage case, I suppose. I was going to call it a garage, but I suppose you could build it into something as a little garage. The door does open. He says. I haven't got any fingernails at the minute. and it slides in at the top there. I do like that feature, so it stays up out of the way. One thing I would like to get, because I've got an interest in die-cast cars as well as Lego, and I've got quite a large collection of them, I want to try and find some Lego branded die-cast cars as well. So there was that in here, and I found a few other train pieces like this base here. These aren't necessarily train pieces, but I suppose you could use them. Some more light bricks. I believe I've got 4 of these in total now. I haven't tried these, so I don't know if they work. And a motor. It's actually labelled 4.5 volt. I do apologise for any buzzing in the background. That's my little fish tank over here. Now, we have got, there's a few items in here that may end up on eBay because I don't have a Bricklink shop. I've got a Bricklink account, I just don't have a shop. I don't have enough here to set up a shop. Some people might actually beg to differ on that one. But there's some Fabuland items here, and I don't know if I'm just going to keep them as part of my collection or if I should eBay them. Yeah, Lego Fabuland pieces. I've never seen pieces like this. This is a garage with the whole side missing, so kids can use it as a play set, I suppose, and the other one is just a house. And I can't see Lego stamped on this, but I'm assuming it is, and I'm pretty certain it's just like a Fabuland tree. If I'm wrong, then just please correct me down in the comments. There's some stuff in here that I really do not know where it came from, like this. I got a feeling I know what sort of theme this came from back in the 1970s, because there's other clues. There is some very large cabinets and things, kitchen cabinets. So I've got a feeling, again, correct me if I'm wrong, that you'd build up your 3 walls here and you'd build like a kitchen or something. Kitchen, a lounge, you know, with all the furniture that Lego had. You'd build up the brick figures to go with it. You've got a Fabuland car base. I'm not going to go through the whole box, I'm just going to pick out whatever I find interesting. There's so much here, I think we'd be here all day. There's a little bit of damage. We've got corner chip there, unfortunately. A little chip there, that's the worst bit because that's more noticeable. Personally, that wouldn't worry me, that little chip there. I'm going to put that there. Unfortunately, I've not found any figures. But I haven't really had a good dig through in here yet. We've also got this little base plate as well. I believe it's Lego. I can't really see in this light. I should have brought the magnifying glass through, but yeah, I think. Is that a set number stamped in the corner? There's a 4-digit number stamped right in the corner. I'll put that there. I think I found at least 20 of these castle windows, which is great because I've always wanted to build a castle set. So maybe with these and what I've got in the lounge, and in fact I've got some Lego down here under the worktop in storage. More. I haven't had a final count, but when I was rummaging through this last night, I believe I counted about 20 of these. We have got some few instructions and you know, sales sheets and things in here as well. Got an old booklet here. Something here does not look Lego. I don't know what it is. Zoids. Anyone know what Zoids is? Made by Tomy. It's got to be 1970s, 1980s, looking at the artwork on this. I think this is my favourite thing in here, this little book here, which I think, going by how it's folded, isn't closed properly. I can't find the title page. Hey look, there's the blue motor I've got. And there is a battery box in here, but unfortunately it's got the lid. There's no contacts or anything in it. It's all been pulled out for some reason. I do quite like this little booklet. There's all sorts in here. I just want to find the you know, the cover page so I can close this properly. Cool. I tell you what, it's got that old paper smell to it. There is all sorts in here. And I love the style of the buildings from the 70s as well. I want to actually build some. Hey look, more castle windows. There's quite a pile of them here, hang on. Let's pile them up on here. There you go, that's what I've got so far. There might be the odd one or two in there still. Now I have found parts of that in here, so I'm hoping, I'm not too worried about the figure. I've got red spacemen, so I've got quite a lot of space figures. I'm hoping I could build that set. I've also got these in here. No idea what sets these belong to, but I know they're set specific parts, which makes them a bit harder to get hold of, so glad I got them. And of course we've got the non-Lego branded stuff in here, and completely and utterly foreign objects in here, such as that. I've got no idea what it is. But one thing I'm actually glad of, some of these need a clean. I've got a number of these, 5 actually, not broken. I don't know how many boxes of loose Lego I've bought, and these are usually either all chipped and broken around the edge, or snapped in half. I've got 5 of them. You know, this yellow one's got a little chip in the corner. But these do feel quite brittle now, so I'd have to be very careful, I think, peeling all those tiles off. Another 2. Told you there's quite a few in here. Got this old vintage base here. That'd be for when Lego had the die-cast cars. This is what I mean, look, I've got 4 quarters basically, because these have been broken clean in half. Exactly in half. Look at that, there's 2 there, exactly in half, and there's 2 there, exactly in half. That's how I've usually found them. I don't know if kids break them in half, or you know, if a previous builder did that for a specific reason, or previous owner did it for a specific reason. There we go, there's some parts to that space set. I think those wheels might be no, this doesn't have wheels, does it? No. I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for these when I go through this. I've got some bricks with writing on, restaurant and fire station. I did see a load of 1x1 bricks, like a dipstick. I've thrown them all in here, with numbers and letters on. They were in good condition. Hey look, there's another 2. Is this Lego? I want to know what set that came from as well. If you can hear a load of banging and crashing through there, that is my 2 cats. Yes, I have 2 cats now, by the way. Smudge and Snowy. And this does appear to be a Lego piece as well. I know Lego did windows that big. Here's some of the cabinets I think go with that blue base. I have actually got loads of stuff like this in my collection as well. That doesn't look like Lego to me, that piece. Just trying to see if it's got like Lego stamped inside the thingies. I don't think that's Lego either. It's nothing I recognise as a Lego piece, and I can't see Lego on it anywhere. There's a blue one somewhere. I have found a number of these old tenty bricks, which was Lego's main rival in the 1970s. And I actually quite like the stuff. Not enough for me to keep it, but I do like it. Oh, another piece for a castle there in black. Some drawers. One drawer missing. Some more bits of paper. Paper with some Fabuland on it. Another one of them bases, but that's broken unfortunately. All the end is snapped off. We've got random trees as treeses. I sounded like Schmeagol. Random treeses. I can't do his voice. These are always good to have. I have got a locomotive door here. I don't know if there's enough in here to build something. I'm not sure. Look at some of these on here. That just looks like a four-wheel tram to me. But looking at that and the style of windows, I might actually be able to build that, because that looks quite simple. There's the blue fence. Some more Fabuland here, or at least I think that's a Fabuland ladder. I've got a toe piece there for Fabuland as well. That's actually not the only Fabuland car base that I've got. I can't remember what colour the other one is now. Always find people. I'll just throw it across the floor. Hang on. Always find these Lego streetlights snapped as well. Some more bits to go with that space set. I've got one of the jet engines. Sweet! A big non-branded base plate. There's actually nothing printed on the studs and nothing on it anywhere, so at the moment, no brand. Useful base plate though, but there's no brand on it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grey ones. Looks like someone's tried to make a roof out of that or something. There is some newer bits in here, you know, like this shade of green for example. Yep, that's Lego. There's some newer pieces in there, some newer Technic pieces in here as well. Obligatory windows, doors. I think these big old doors are Fabuland doors, aren't they? I've got a few of these in different colours. Another old style winch in here as well. Minus the string, but I can soon replace the string with something. We've got a handful of Lego Duplo bricks in here as well. There's one of them. See, they're in good condition. All the other ones I found, I think there's about 6 in total. There's either 6 or 8, I can't remember. They're all in good condition like that. I just found part of a train. I bet if I Google that, that'll come up with the set number and the set. So I'm going to keep that to one side. And if I could build one, that would be awesome. There's another sort of, more modern bit there. And a good mix. That's kind of what I like, a good mix. Little lattice fence panels. I keep finding dinky little windows like that, which is good. I found the 1x1 versions as well, which I do need some of. Quite a bit of this grey brick in here, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is the remains of some sort of castle set in here, because there's a lot of windows there. White gate. Got a few in red, but not too many in white, so. What I plan to do with this lot, and I'm going to do it with all the other boxes of loose Lego I've got in the lounge, is I'm going to sort it. But what I'm going to do, at least with this one and one other box, I'm going to go through them and separate everything first. So non-branded, non-Lego branded bricks will go in one, Lego branded bricks in another, and every other foreign object into another one, just to see what it looks like after it's all been sorted and separated, because I'm curious. This year I sort of put off buying loose lots like this as well, because I've got so much of it. But I did make a couple of exceptions, like that box I got from the charity shop about 8 months ago, and this one, because this was such a bargain and literally just round the corner from here, so I thought, why not? I might seem double, or is that actually a second white gate, or did it just slide back down now? I don't know. Well, some of these windows in different colours as well. I don't think I've got any white ones, and there is a yellow one in here somewhere, which I'm glad of, because the only set I've seen that used on is some old shell sets. I would like to build one. Another white one. That's why I don't like rummaging around in boxes like this, because that's such a loud noise. Small plates. Quite a few various plates in here for different different sizes. More like in English. A big yellow door. Little door frame. I used to love these little doors, and I've got loads of them. I still love them. What have we got there? Oh, we've got a mast. Part of a mast. A few of these in here, and some of these not on the wheels. Now, I have found that due to the age of this, if I squish that, that's just going to crack and split and knacker the wheels. So I would recommend, if you've got wheels like this, do not take the tyres off, because they will just damage. Now, that one is actually quite pliable, but I did it to one yesterday without thinking and completely squished it in my hand, thinking it would just spring back, and it just basically disintegrated. So, ooh. A brick with Lego written on it. Very old Lego logo. Lego liked to do that back in the day, Stick their name on it, literally. See? There's a brick stuck in there. Oh yeah, I remember what that is. That's a steering piece to steer the wheels. You put your wheels on there when you build your Lego truck, and then you could steer it and go up and through the cab. I think that's like the second one of them I've got. Yeah, I've got a few of these. might actually have to just pause and go tell my cats off, because Smudge is chasing Snowy. They're brother and sister from 2 different litters but same parents. And Smudge is chasing his sister around, and she is not very happy at the minute. I can tell from her growling and hissing that she is not very happy. So if they don't stop it, I may actually have to go and just tell him to knock it off. I don't think that rubber band's any good. It's not very rubbery anymore. That's the second one I found in here like that. Tree, window. That's a Fabuland window maybe. Possibly. Trying to dig deep because I haven't actually, you know, dug right to the bottom. Why am I not surprised to find that in here? Some K'NEX. I used to love this when I was a kid. Ooh. This is the box that keeps giving items. Look at that. It's a light brick for a train. I didn't even have one of them until now. Where did I put all the other train bits and put the... Where did I put them? Over there. Put that with that. So that is a nice find. I'm happy with that. Another cabinet with a flower on the door. The other one I found had the sink. This one hasn't got the sink. Ah, one of them corner bits. Remains of a Lego flag. No, they actually had the Lego logo on it. And I'll just put that time there. And just in case I find the wheel to go on it. Another one of these buried in here, and something to do with die-cast cars, is it? It's made out of die-cast metal, whatever it is. Ramp, part of a truck. Don't know. An interesting little bit though. More blue doors. Cannons that aren't Lego. Good old dig. What will we find? Anything good? That's a newer piece because it's orange. Yeah. Is that from like a Fabuland set or something? Little headlight brick printed. Found some more train clues. And they've put a rubber band on that one for more traction, look. But yeah, it's not very rubbery anymore. Something tells me that was done a long time ago. Right. Peel that off. So there's one wheel for the train, and I've also found a hitch. I am finding clues. The biggest clue is that one because it actually tells me the set number on the brick. Although it does look quite modern. I could be wrong though. I'm enjoying this. What else can we find? Let's have a big old dig. Drag anything up here. Another castle window. I'm going to have a count of them in a minute and just see how many I've got. Ah, window there minus the glass. Did I just see what I think I saw I did? And another train wheel. There's another light brick. And another train wheel. That's 2 light bricks. Got some more tenty brick here. This tenty brick stuff, if I find enough of it in here, I will just stick it in a little box and put it on eBay. Ah. Now, I did need some of these windows with that stripy sticker on. Can't remember what for though, but I know I needed them. A lot of these in here loose. A lot of these old tyres, you can tell these are very old and worn out now. Got 3 of them there. Pile those there, like I said, just in case I find the wheels they go. It looks like they just go on them ordinary red wheels. Aha. Right. That should go on there, hopefully without breaking. Ooh, it cracked a little bit. And this one should... Butterfingers. I'm just throwing it all over the place, aren't I? Hopefully. Yep, it's gone on there fine. Oh, one of them big tyres left, so I just need... Got 2. If I had my mobile phone in here, I would have just quickly Googled it. But I can't remember where I've put it. It's not in my pocket though. Dig deep. What we got? Anything of interest? No. That's printed on there. Legos, sometimes they'll print on the bricks, but more often than not it's just bloody stickers. I've found some of these black tyres in here as well. Does anyone know what this is? It looks like the wire's been cut, but I don't know what that bit is. It's like a tiny little motor because it's got like a brass piece in there for a Technic axle to go through. Forgot that was in here somehow. Oh sweet. Do like these. Why is there so many of these wheels with tyres pulled off? I want to get them back on because if they get too dried, you ain't going to get them on because they'll break. There's another one. But I'm glad I found that. Because I do find very often that these hooks snap. You can buy them on eBay and Bricklink and whatnot. I have bought a few to fix some of the ones I had. But still, it's nice to find a complete one like that hasn't been snapped. There's another train wheel. Try to keep those sort of separate. There's another little red wheel and there's a spare tyre. Now is that going to pull on there without cracking it? Because this one actually feels quite stiff. Don't know if you can see that, but there's actually bits flaking there. You can see some of the cracks in it from here. Yeah, that's not very good, that one. Some of them are better than others. What is that? Probably a pan for a doll or something. Action Man, maybe. Oh, I used to have Action Man when I was little. And I had the older stuff. You know, I remember one of them, he had a little switch in the back of his head, and you moved it side to side, and it would move his eyes side to side as well. So wish we never got rid of them. There's part for that broken base. There's going to be lots in here I've missed because I just can't see it, you know. That one's quite pliable. That one might go on here fine. Yep, that's gone on there fine. See, some of them are just dried out so much. They're just cracking. Hello. I don't know what this was, but it's bloody snapped, which is a bit of a annoyance. It's got one of them plates with a hole in. And it's also got what looked like, I don't know what that bit is for, isn't it? It's a pity Lego didn't print the part numbers on them so we could find them easier. Oh, there's another Lego tow hook. I can't remember if that's for normal Lego or Lego Fabuland now. Stick it up there though. Stay up there, you stupid brick. Right. Another big old dig. There's another black tyre. Noticed as well, I've got a number of these white axle bricks in there, which could be for the old trains, because I did notice when I was looking through this booklet, a lot of the old trains and things in here had the white axle bricks. So I don't know if there's anything in here that I could, in the box I mean, that I could build that's in here. Just have to have a look-see. I don't know whether to put these with the train parts or not. Now they're easy enough to find. Oh my god, there's a third one. Never, in all the years I've been doing this, I've never found this many light bricks, including the 2 train. Well, that's 5 in total if I count the 2 for the train. Someone liked their light bricks, and even in this that booklet with all the trains in, there's a house in there with one of these being demonstrated above the door. So that's actually 5 of those that I've got now, because I've already got 2. Need something to eat? I've got a stove. Gas pump. What else can I find? To be honest, I feel it was definitely worth the money just for all these train bits that I found in here. And these castle windows actually, there's another train wheel. Like I say, I'm finding more big tyres and wheels, but I've just found a big wheel. In fact, I've got more grey tyres and wheels. I've got, oh, actually no, I haven't. I've only got 1 big and 1 small tyre down there. This one's got another train wheel attached to it, which is good. That can go back in there, and this, I'm hoping, see, that doesn't sort of spring that well, that one. Might be out of luck. Yeah, it's quite loose fitting, that one. It's got a bit stretched. It is on there though. I found No, this one is actually a different one to the other one. I found a couple of these in there, you know, little towing bits. Found one of these years ago and I always wondered what it was. And then when I started getting into the old 1970s Lego sets and whatnot, I found out that's what they joined the vehicle and trailer with. So it's nice to have some of them in there. That's the second one. I know it's not the same as the one I found last night, because the one I found last night, one of these squares was a bit bent like that, which is like one of my other ones I've got. A stripy cone. Found a couple of these windows in here as well. Got a little black tyre. To build a hotel. And then like just a bit of rubbish. There's the garage door frame. There's no garage door on it though. Unless it's in here somewhere. Yeah, that is meant to sit in there like that. Round the other way actually. It's not broken. I thought it was a broken bit at first, but yeah, that's meant to go in here. Because I've got a Lego set that uses this. I had to buy a separate garage door for it. Weren't cheap. But I still have got that bungalow built somewhere. Or at least I hope it's still assembled. I have found several of these bits in there, which is good because the last box of loose Lego I bought, they were all snapped. I got all excited when I saw them and then discovered quite quickly that they're all snapped. So my bubble got burst quite quickly. There's another towing bit for the trains. I've got another spare wheel here that needs a tyre. I'm sure kids just love to pull the tyres off. Even I used to do it. I'm sure we all used to do it. It's very wibbly wobbly boat mast there. Whoops. Got a police sign. Got another grey tyre. I don't recognise what set that came from. Is that one of the space sets maybe? Grey tyre, I'll put that there. Hopefully we'll find some. That's not a Lego tyre, that's for a die-cast model, that one. Possibly Matchbox, looking at that. Possibly. Oops, sorry, wasn't on camera. Chuck it back in here. Another large tyre. Hey! I used to love these as a kid. You know, little computer screens and whatnot. Little cabinet. Is that another? Yep, another train wheel. Quite a collection of them over there. I don't think I've got them out, but I did find ordinary base plates the same size as this. Another 2 of them. So I'm pretty certain that if I dig deep enough in here, there is the remains at least of a train set. It's got number 7 in it. And there is quite a number of these white axle bricks in here, which I might actually, which is no point keeping them out because I've got to go through this box anyway. And Here's another one of those. That's 2 of those. No, this one's actually slightly bigger. That's a 4x6. Well, that's an 8x4, that one. 4x8. Two different sizes there. Plenty of windows and doors, plenty of windows like these in here and these. In both white and red. Which is great because I do love building houses in these. It's got a bit broken on the side, but when you put it in a building, you're not going to see that bit. So, plenty of windows, plenty of doors. There's that. Got a spear. That's probably to do with the castle stuff, actually. That's going to be build one of the Lego vintage Lego trucks. That's what you would do with this. And your steering wheels. Your steering wheels. I'm going to put that there. There's a number of plates like this with the holes in that I've come across which are snapped. I get excited when I see that because I'm thinking, yes, a rare plate. I could build one of the old 1970s trucks up. Nope. Why snapped? Another Tenton brick. Another castle corner piece. Dragged anything up here on the top. You know, that thing is getting in my way. So are these. Nice big black plate there. Get that out here as well. There's another one, and that's not the one that I found last night either, because that hasn't got the bent end. Yeah. Well, I'm complaining. I've got 2 good ones out of 3. Random battery cover for something. Made in Singapore. Don't know what it was for, but it was made in Singapore. Dig. I really must remember to mute my mobile phone when I'm recording, because I can hear it going off in the background. And a big old black tyre. Another little one. I know I've got quite a few wheels spare that these would go on, so I was just curious to see how many loose ones I'd find. That's why I've been piling them up. Unfortunately, though, even though I've now had a relatively good, rummage through here, still not found any figures, so I don't think there is any. I'm really getting my hand in here now and digging and delving. Another train wheel. Another big wheel. So we'll put a big tyre on the big wheel. That one's quite a nice pliable tyre still. It's survived quite well. That is a Fabuland propeller. Train wheel. I really want to go and Google that set number now. See what train, because I'm guessing that's the remains of the train that I'll have in here. Which means I could go through the whole lot at some point. Nice. There's another one. Might be able to build up some vintage sets. Because I would like some more sets from the 1970s. I don't really have many. But you know, these days they don't sell for cheap, unfortunately. Let's see what New Year brings. I might add some to the collection. Right, that's all the big grey tyres. Let's see if I can get a black one on this one. Black one is certainly much more pliable. A bit too pliable actually, because it kept wanting to turn itself inside out. It's on. A bit more of a shuffle around in the middle before I end the video, I think. Is anybody saying one, or is there two in here? I don't know. There's another corner piece. I'm not seeing anything. Another couple of stirs. Plenty of foreign objects in here. I've got a cafe sign. Yep, I've got more small tyres. Alright, so that's now the third one of them I found, and it's still not the one I found last night. Fourth, and still not the one I found last night. Like I said, the one I found last night, the square bit on the end, the flat bit, was bent, so it was sort of rounded. And none of those ones are like that. A wheel for a train. The amount of train wheels in here, there was a set at some point. I'm guessing that is actually the giveaway as well. I've just got to figure out what the wall plug in here for DIY. Of all things, why that's in a box of kids' Lego, I don't know. Something kids picked up probably. I could probably sit and do this, you know, for another hour and still find stuff. Here's a fun fact as well. This is how dumb I was as a kid. I used to think these were windows with a handle on it to open it. Didn't realise these were actually doors. Very early doors. Which I think I will need for one of the sets that I want to build. It's a shell set, a tiny little shell station I want to build. But I didn't have the big yellow window, which is actually in here somewhere. Let me put that door there, because that is actually for a train. Oh, black tyre there as well, a little one. Door garage written on it. A brick with garage written on it, not a door. Not a big round tyre there. Not found any more wheels to put tyres on. Can't get them ones off. I'll put a small black tyre on it then. There we go. I've got loads of these wheels as well. Never use them for anything. Maybe that's something I could perhaps eBay. Oh, I thought I'd found another light brick. That wasn't though. Right. Plenty of various transparent bricks in here as well. Like I said, there's a good mix. certainly worth the 50 quid and whatnot. I just want to get this tipped out on the floor now and you know, start separating it. See what I can actually find and start breaking bits like this up, and anything that I actually recognise as part of the train, put in a pile. I'm not finding anything else interesting at the minute, so another big grey tyre. I don't know why there seems to be more tyres than wheels though. Complete this one now because I've just found the other tyre. And I found another big tyre. And another train wheel. Ooh, a big wheel here with very knackered rubber on it. Can I get that off there? It was a bit stiff and it came off. And that one, I might need something like a little screwdriver or something to get that out. That is dried on there quite well. If I've got another little tyre here, yep, one more little grey one from the looks of it. Get that on there. I don't think that's going to sit on there properly until I... oh no, it has got on there. That's fine then. Another little grey one. Plenty of tyres. Not as many wheels to put them on. I've not even found any interesting random objects in here either. I used to have a load of this when I was a kid. You could interlock these fence panels together. Probably from some random farm set I once had. Oh, 2x3 brick with police on it. Perhaps I should eBay or bricklink some of these vintage bits in here. I do seem to have quite a bit of it, you know, just it all seems to be random. I don't think there's anything complete in here. It's a shame that wasn't red because I want a red one. Another door. Doors are likely for one of the wagons. I just got to figure out what set it belongs to. What I'll do, I'll Google that set number when I'm done, and I'll tell you in the video description down below, or if I remember, which I probably won't, I will put like a little caption at the bottom of the video or something. If A, if I remember, and B, if I can find out what it is. Not even any Lego horses in here, but I have found a saddle. I don't know, maybe there's another book, you know, maybe the guy's got another book somewhere. He just hasn't found it yet. So far though, I've only found 2 of those hitches. So I think, I really need to go through that properly. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here because I think I've dug through this long enough. I don't even know how long this has been recording for. I don't have a timer on the screen. So, if you did like the video, then give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you did like what you've seen, please hit that subscribe button. It's free. And if you do, remember to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, which is going to be much more frequently in the new year. I'll see if I can get some more done between now and then. Anyway, mine's gone blank. Oh yeah, in the video description down below here, there's going to be links to my other 2 YouTube channels. I've got a vlog channel and I've got a gaming channel. Plus I've got a Discord server. Now it covers all of my channels, plus I've got friends on there as well. It's basically one server that covers everything. I didn't want a separate server for each. There's too much to do in my opinion, so I've just got one big server that covers everything basically, so feel free to join the server and say hello. If you haven't got Discord and you might be interested, it is a free download, it is free to use, and it's also available on mobile. So I've got it on mobile as well as a desktop, so I can't escape. There's one more thing. Oh, Twitch channel. I do have a Twitch channel. I do want to start live streaming in the new year. Don't know if I'll live stream anything Lego on that yet, or if I'll do that on this channel. Haven't decided. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.